started. Yeah, it does that now. It's so weird that like Zoom updated and it's like recording in progress, recording ended, and it just like blurts that out. And I was like, oh, weird. But anyways, okay. So my call today is about bulletproofing your mind, right? And so what does bulletproofing your mind mean? Well, let's take it down to the key word of bulletproof. What do you bulletproof? What do people bulletproof out here in the real world? Like you bulletproof banks, right? Banks have those bulletproof like glass screens. The president has like bulletproof windows when they're driving or whatever it is. There's I know that there's like when school shootings are was like a huge thing or whatever. I know that schools like put up like bulletproof windows in classrooms, or now that's like a thing now. But there's that. So people bulletproof things that are precious or near and dear, that are like that is necessary, right? People bulletproof things that are targeted. People bulletproof things that is going to take the shots at. So what does it mean to be bulletproofing your mind? Well, bulletproofing your mind is knowing that at some point in time, we're going to have our lows and we're going to have our down moments, but knowing that when we bulletproof our minds, we know that our minds are going to be highly targeted. And so we bulletproof our minds by making sure that, you know, what, you know, reading personal development or doing things that make us happy and whatnot. But it's so important to bulletproof your mind because mindset is huge in this business, and it can make or break your business when it comes to that. Because if you tell yourself no, you cannot do it, then you are right. If you say that you can do it, then you are right. Whatever you tell yourself, whatever it is, whatever energy that you put out there, that is the type of energy that is going to come. That's why it's so important. And that's why I named our team, Team Manifest That Shit, right? Because whatever you're manifesting, now, here, I got this journal. It's called a manifestation journal. And literally in the beginning of it says the description of manifestation. And it says, there are many different definitions of the word manifestation, but the simplest would be that a manifestation is something that is put into your physical reality through thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions. And this means that you are bringing into your reality whatever you're focusing on. So being able to focus on that and focus on whatever you're putting out there in the world, whatever energy you are putting out there in the world is what is going to come back to you, right? And so that's why it's so important to make sure that your mind is so secure, because you know it's going to be targeted, you know it's going to take bullets, right? And so now I know like in this business, we talk about having thick skin, right? And having thick skin because you never know what someone's going to say. I know for myself, Orion's whole side of the family does not believe in what I do, right? When I started, I'm going to tell you guys a story, okay? I was a general manager and I was working for McDonald's, and let's bring it back to like high school days. In high school days, growing up in school, whatnot, I was always the person that had really great grades. I was always the person that was joining clubs. I was always the person that was doing above and beyond in my schoolwork to make sure that I had a secure job. My family is immigrants. My mom is a first-hand immigrant. She came from Cambodia. She immigrated here, and am I considered a first-gen immigration part of the family? How do you say that? I don't know. Anyways, sorry, I lost train of thought. Anyways, my mom immigrated here, and she did not go to school. She still lives off of food stamps. She still lives off of the government. I came from nothing, right? And so she always told me, Raxme, go and be a doctor. Raxme, go and get a great job. Be a lawyer, a doctor. You know, the things that you grew up with, thinking that it's a successful ass job, right? Whatever it is, she told me to go do that because she wanted to see me succeed and not see me suffer. Okay. And so in school, I'd always go above and beyond. I was always the person that I thought that would go really far in school. And I knew that if I went down the school route, I mean, I did running start. I was doing half high school, half college at the same time. And I knew that if I decided to go down that route, I knew I could be successful. I knew that I could go and get a degree. I knew that I had confidence within myself and how much I can do, that I would go and get a degree and get a job. Would I be happy at the end of the day? Hell fucking no. I'd probably be at a desk job or be working my ass off, working long ass hours and not have time for my family or my friends or the life that I wanted to live. So fast forward, there's a lot of shit that happened, yada yada. I decided to, not do the whole school route because there was a lot of stressor in my life. Moved out at the age of 18. A lot of things that I planned out for myself didn't really go as planned. As always, you have this cool ass plan out of high school, think that it's going to be the route that you take, and it looks like nothing that you thought was going to be. That's what happened, right? So worked as a McDonald's, moved my way up really quickly, became a general manager at McDonald's, and I worked at McDonald's for 6 years. I had a really great paying job. I was getting paid $60K a year, over $60K a year. I had bonuses. I had free vacations, 2 weeks paid vacations. I had benefits, dental, mental. I can't speak. Dental, medical, vision, you name it. I had all the benefits, but I was still not happy with where I was at. Okay, at McDonald's, and here, oh, there she is. Hello. Kaylee still can't probably hear me, but there she is. Her audio is still not connected. Yes, I'm talking about you, Miss Kaylee Peterson. But anyways, hello. But anyways, like I was saying, sorry, I feel like I have ADHD sometimes. I don't know where I left off. What was I saying?
You were talking about how you weren't happy with your job.
Oh, yes. Okay, I was not happy with McDonald's, and that's when Beachbody came into my life. Fast forward, Beachbody wasn't it. I thought that was going to be the route that I was going to take to give me financial freedom, to give me time freedom, to give me the freedom that I needed. Obviously, everyone has bills that they need to pay. I still have bills to pay. I have my sister with me who lives with me to this day, and I need to make sure that I'm taking care of my bills and taking care of Lena's bills and making sure that I'm able to pay for my wedding that's coming up and yada yada. So Beachbody was not the route. Fast forward to where I am at right now, which is with Lavelle, and I am thriving. Okay. Now, with that all said, I know that everybody has their own version of hell that they went through. Okay. Every single person on this call has their own hellhole that they've been through. So I know I'm not special when I have all of my troubles and tribulations that I've been through. I understand that. But it is what made me stronger. I know that you guys have your reason of why you guys joined. You guys did not join to pay my bills. You guys joined because you guys had a reason and you guys have a why. Okay? You guys have a why of why you are here, why you are on this call, why you continue to show up, why you still continue to show up on your social media. Okay, you guys did not join for me. Okay, you guys joined for you, and I know and I understand that this month I can admit that I popped up into this month tired like a motherfucker. Those 4 months of rank matching bonuses made an emotional toll on me, took a physical toll on me, and I was physically and emotionally tired. I was. And I remembered coming back from our retreat in Seattle. I came back that day and I was literally going to lay down in my bed. And I was going to lay down in my bed and I was going to sleep for probably 12 hours because I tell myself, oh, after a long day of traveling, I just need to press that reset button and I need to get myself back into the groove and I need to just sleep for 12 hours and give myself that rest or whatnot. And I was legit, had the blankets over me and everything, had Bobo all cuddled up next to me and Orion's like, where are you at with your numbers? Da, da, da. And I was like, not where I want to be right now. Da, da, da. And I was going to give him all of these stupid ass excuses that I had played out in my head because that's what I've been telling myself this whole last month, right? And I realized I got up right then and there and I was like, babe, you are right. Where am I at this month? And in that moment, I had this like realization in my head where I was like, Raks, what are you doing? Just laying down in bed at 7 p.m. Or it was like literally 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. On a Sunday, when I knew that there was calls to be hopped on, when I knew that I could prep my week and whatnot. I knew I was tired because traveling does take a toll on me, but I knew that I needed to choose my heart, right? Kaylee talked about this last week. She's talked about choosing your heart. Yes, I am tired right now, and I could sleep or watch Netflix and fall asleep and take a nap, but I'm going to choose my heart and get my ass up and get to work because I know I'm not where I need to be right now. And I know that this business that we have our hands on is motherfucking gold. It makes millionaires. There are people who are millionaires out there. I've met one of them. I've been to her house, right? And I know that what we have our hands on, this business can take us because there is not a ceiling. There is not a cap on where we need it to be, right? Working as a GM, yes, I had really great benefits and I had a great ass paying job and I was on salary and I had all these great things that looked great on paper, but I was not happy. I had to report to someone. I was working for someone else's dream and I had a cap on myself, on my potential. You are worth this much. What can I say? You could be tired filling in for some 16-year-old McDonald's worker who called out to go, what should I say? Who called out to go out with your boyfriend, or you can be tired taking care of yourself and making a living for yourself. Time, freedom, period. Exactly. Choose your heart. Okay. But that's why it's so important to bulletproof your mind. Because like I said before, if you could tell yourself that you can, or you could tell yourself that you can't. At the end of the day, you are right. Whatever you tell yourself, you are right. So what are you going to tell yourself? Yes, the fuck I can. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Yes, the fuck I can. Okay? Let's see. I had a bunch of notes on here, so. Let's see. So, negative thoughts enter. Yep. So I said negative thoughts will enter, and that's why you need a bulletproof the things, because we talked about having thick skin in this business. Thick skin means that you can't hear the noise. It doesn't mean that you can't hear the noise out there. It just means that you choose not to hear it. It means that you choose not to turn your head to whatever people are saying. And that's right. That's what I was going to talk about is I joined this company when I quit McDonald's and moved over to this company. Orion's whole side of the family, which I'm getting married into on September 4th, that's my wedding date. I'm getting married into that. They do not agree with what I did. I wholeheartedly had he has a twin. I wholeheartedly had his twin sister up in my DMs saying that this is a pyramid scheme. I can't believe that you quit your job. I can't believe that you're doing this. Why in the world would you do that? Orion still needs a car because at the time he was still driving his Integra, which is broken down. At the time, we were struggling. We're living in this house that's with roommates. We're currently trying to move out. And his side of his family, his mom, his grandma, his sisters, everybody on his side of the family did not trust the process and did not believe in me and does not support me one bit. But you know what I told them? I said, thank you for your input, but this is my life. And that's what I told them. And I was like, you can either support me in what I do, because not one bit did I ask you for money. Not one bit did I ask you for your support. Not one bit did I ask you to buy my products. So do I care what you say? Because at the end of the day, why am I going to take advice from the people that I don't see myself living their life? Does that make sense? If I wanted to be a school teacher, then maybe, yes, I'll listen to your advice. If I wanted to work behind a desk, then maybe, yes, I would take your advice. But no, I don't want to. I want to live my life happy as can be. And guess what? Yes, I did give them their son, her brother, her grandson, a motherfucking brand ass new car, and it's sitting right out there in our driveway. Actually, no, he took it to work. But you know what I mean. Right? So Kelly says, you did have haters and you proved them wrong. Exactly. Make that be the fuel that fuels you to continue to live out your dreams. Because at the end of the day, it's your dreams and it's your goals. And I will 100% be passionate about what I want out of life. Because sorry, Liz, I'm going to mute you. Because at the end of the day, if I lay on my deathbed, am I going to regret the decisions that I've made for myself? Am I going to sit there and be like, wow, I had death knock on my door? Am I going to regret the decisions that I've made since then? Or I'm going to be like, Raks, you did a hell of a job, sister. You followed what you wanted to do. Right? So, I want you guys to just kind of think about that. And I am like sweating in all areas of like my body right now that I didn't realize I could sweat because I'm just, whoo, passionate. Okay, let's see. So I know that these rank matching bonuses have ended. They ended last month. And I know a lot of you guys are like, now what? What now? What do I talk about now on my stories? But I will go toe to toe to anybody, any other business out there. I'll go toe to toe with any business out there, and because our business is the best. And here's why. One, we have first to market product. What does that mean? When you join a business, a network marketing business like this, because there is a shit ton of network marketing business out there. There's a shit ton of MLMs out there, right? Have you heard about Avon, the makeup company? Unique. There's Monet. There's there's like a business that sells Tupperware. You know, there's a shit ton of MLMs out there. I will nod my head, but I know that we're the best ones. Why? Like I said, first to market product. So what does the first to market product mean? That means that if I ran out of this patch right here, can I go and stop by Target and pick up another one? Can I go pick up another, if I didn't have my black and white labels or my tag packed on, can I go out there and go get an orange pack or patch? No, I cannot. I can't go to Target or Walmart or Safeway or Fred Meyer's to go pick up another one of these patches. These are patent, okay? You can't go out there. Can I go out and get another mascara? Hell yes, I can. Maybe it may not have the same properties or same ingredients, or shampoo, right? Can I go out there to Target and get another shampoo? Yes, maybe this doesn't have a lot of clean ingredients in there, whatever it is. But you can still go out there if you ran out of it. Can I go and get another one of these patches? Fuck no, I can't. So first to market product, that's what we have our hands on, and it's patented. And a lot of the times us consumers, we want quick and easy. These are supplements. These are not going to do the entire work for you. This supplements your healthy lifestyle, yes, but I can't go out to Target or Walmart and get another one of these patches if I ran out. Okay, duplication. We have this business where it's very freaking simple. I either teach you how to get healthy, or I teach you on how to get wealthy. It's either or. I teach you how to get wealthy and show other people how to get healthy. Whatever it is, it's pretty freaking simple. It's 3 steps. It's vitamins on an empty stomach. It shakes 20 minutes later, and then it's a DFT afterwards. Pretty freaking simple. But like Kaylee said, you can't buy these products anywhere when you run out. I've tried. You have to stick up Raks or Taylor for your fix. Drug dealing days. Exactly. Okay. Also, our vitamins are 96% absorption rate. I mean, yeah, you could go out and get your vitamins, but are they going to be as great? It's the same thing, right? Okay. Sourced and soiled in US, so it makes it fast. Who here is surprised with how fast our shipping is? Okay. When I moved over to this company, we got our products within like 2 to 3 business days. And I was like, what? That was so freaking fast. We got our packages so quick here because it's sourced and soiled here in the US. and you get it like that. We get priority shipping on our products. And if we don't, guess what? We could complain and talk to support, and they'll give us credits. It's really freaking awesome what we have. Okay. Dollar for dollar volume. So if you go to other network marketing companies, they don't have that dollar for dollar volume. Whatever a customer buys $5 in products in, we get $5 in volume back. If they buy $500 worth of product, we get $500 worth of products back. Excuse me. Girl I talked to said her shakes from BBS taking 2+ weeks. Exactly. I took a month. Product shit took a month. I talked about the assumption rate the last 3 days of my story, and I have sent 4 packs currently in commerce for 2 more potentially. Talk about those, because what we have our hands on is fucking great. But yes, dollar for dollar volume. Okay. Other companies out there, you could buy $100 worth of products and get back 54 in volume. Other products has a binary system where you have to have 2 legs, and if one leg falls off, well, guess what, sister? Too fucking bad, you lost your rank. Right? Here, it's like, it's dollar for dollar volume. Whatever your customers buy, whatever your promoters buy, goes right back to you. Okay? And that's really important. Second highest household bill. Oh, okay. At the second rank, you get an auto bonus. Other companies, you don't see an auto bonus or a vehicle until the top of the fucking rank. Okay? Here, it's just the second rank. Boom, boom. And you get your second highest household bill paid for. It's second apart from your mortgage. Okay? Or second apart from your rent. Incentives. We get 3 all-inclusive trips paid for and earned. And guess what? It's not a popularity contest. And what I mean by that is everybody, no matter if you're at the top of the company, no matter if you're at the bottom of the company, you still have to earn your trips. Okay? It's not a popularity contest here. Everyone has to earn their trips. Everyone has to earn it. Point blank, period. Okay? And it's very easily attainable. It's usually the second rank. It's usually at 12K that you start earning these trips or whatever it may be. Others, you have to be at the top of the company. I know back when I was with Beachbody, I earned a Riviera Maya Mexico, but I was not going to see it for another 1.5 years. I was with Beachbody for a whole ass year. That Riviera Maya Mexico was supposed to be the year after. Okay. Let's see. There's no monthly fees. That is huge. There's no monthly fees. I remember Kaylee coming up. She was like, oh my God, auto bonus. You could just press the freaking button and it just deletes. You don't have to go the hassle of calling support and having to be on hold and whatnot. Like, you could just delete the auto ship. Like, they really don't want you tied to an auto ship if you don't want it. Exactly. No, you're not held to be here to pay more than you have to. Okay. Whenever someone signs up with me, I always try, like, I don't promise, obviously, because it's not really in my hands to promise, but I always try to promise that whatever money that you put in, I'm trying to get it back to you plus more. Okay. Whatever you invested in, I'm trying to get your investment back plus more. Okay. As long as you're willing to work and not sit back and twiddle your thumbs. And then we get our products for free. We get credits every single month to get our products for free. And not only that, the customers are able to earn products for free as well with credits as well. Okay. So like I said, I will go toe-to-toe with anybody about our business being better and about our products being better, point blank, period, because the product speaks for itself and our comp plan speaks for itself. And I know that was a little thing. Okay. Lastly, what I want to talk about is goals, okay? My goal is to make gangster money. I know that's kind of, but it's true. Like there is no cap and there is no, like, the sky's the limit here, right? You could be making cartel money here. We all have the same opportunities. Courtney Glasser makes gangster money. And I know there's a lot of people like, oh my God, I can't make like Courtney Glasser makes. Well, guess what? Because you did not show up like her. Okay. And she talks about it all the time. It's like she put in the work. And sometimes people will look at her and be like, oh my God, Courtney Glasser, like she's a millionaire. And it's like, she did not wake up one day and became a millionaire. No, she woke up one day knowing that she had a why. Her why is her family for two, and because she got fired from her corporate job because of I don't know why she got fired, but I'm assuming it was because I was assuming it's because maybe they shut down or whatnot. Maybe you have to go listen to her story. But it's because not everything, like if you are working for someone else, your thing is not permanent, right? You'll always be continuously working for someone else's dream. You will always continuously be working under someone else and having them dictate whether or not you get your hours, you punch in or punch out, whether or not you can get your vacations paid off or approved or whatever, right? But until you start making something of your own, until you start making your own business, then all that can go away in a snap of a finger, right? So what she always says is, I want to make something so big and so cemented that it will still be here for my kids, for my kids' kid, and for their kids, right? Because what we have our hands on is gold. Okay? So we all have the same opportunities in front of us. It's just a matter of, are we going to step up and are we going to grab it off the table? Okay. But I think yeah, I wrote some notes and they're all jibber jabber. It's all like it's all things that I like. You can outlast all your bad days because people will quit on you, but you'll never quit on yourself. All that kind of stuff. But y'all know. Okay, I think that's all I have. One other goal that I put down is to continuously pop 4Ks underneath me, because that's where it is, because there's a huge impact in smaller numbers, right? You guys all heard that, right? There, you could go up against one ant, but when you have a swarm of ants, that's when it can get kind of scary. There's power in numbers, and you always want to look at it. The strategy that Courtney Glasser always looks at it is popping as many 4Ks as possible, and not really worrying about your 40Ks or your 80Ks up there. I know we're not that high, but for a lot of you, some of you guys hit 12K. Some of you guys hit 4Ks. Well, if your next rank is 12K, then it's about popping 4Ks underneath you. If your next rank is 4K, it's about popping people VIPs underneath you, right? So look at the smaller numbers and continuously go off of that. One last thing I'll leave you guys with is hard work outbeats talent. And what does that mean? Is that you can hit snooze all you want, but you will always be outbeat by someone who has less talent than you, because they will outwork you. Okay? Done. Once you get to 4K, you have built confidence and are comfortable to work your way to 12K. It's the beginning when you really need feedback and help. I'm gonna stop recording.